Hey, and we live, we live, we live, we live. Hey, and we live, we live. Hey, and we live, we live, we live, we live. We in here, you tuning in. This is the Rain Check Show. We live, and we out here. You gotta. I like for people to introduce themselves, so I'm gonna ask you, who are you? And you introduce yourself to the people out there. You ready? So, you gotta wait. My plane's landing a little sad. I tell them not to really come over here when I'm working. They don't never listen to me. It's all right. Y'all gonna get fined. But anyway, who are you?
I'm Jamal. I'm from Queens, and my brand is Mustache Collection.
Okay. So talk a little bit about your brand.
Basically, the meaning of mustache, it's must stash, and we kind of put the words together. And the definition of that is the art of retaining and building assets. That's the message we trying to spread.
Okay.
Through our clothing.
So if you so kind of get, I understand what you just said, but I want you to get a little bit more in depth in that, like what you want people to just get from your clothing. What is like exactly?
I want them to like, basically like I've always been into clothes, period.
Yeah.
And like I just thought like I can make something that I wanted to wear, that other people would also want to wear. No, I figured if it looked alright on me, other people would wear it too. You know what I'm saying? So like,
okay, so then you're basically targeting a certain area, or it's just like anybody?
Anybody. And that's why I really wanted the name itself. I didn't want like a hood name. Yeah. Like when most people are putting like mustache, they think I'm talking about this.
Yeah, right.
But when I actually explain it and get it to them, like all kind of. Yeah. Like, yo, that's mad clever. Like, where'd you come up with that? And
so he's saying it's clever. He's very diverse, right? That's good.
I wanted to keep it so if I did get a check, and they eventually that's the goal. Yeah. But I don't want it to just be urban. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
So I wanted a name that could jump, and I wanted a name that I could do more than one thing. Wallets, belts, jeans. That's why it's called a collection. Mustache Collection, because I want to do everything.
No, that's ill though, because a lot of people and you know it's funny, if you once you really get to after you have your video, because we here right now making these, if you go watch some of them, everybody's always talking about just wanting to have a lot, and that's good. That means that everybody's dreaming big, and that's how you get to where you at, right? So,
facts.
Actually, I want to know like where you at in life right now with everything.
We're about 2.5 years in Mustache. We started March of 2014. I have a partner. He's not here right now. His name Piper. Peace to the homie. Me and him just been grinding it out for 2 years. We started in CIAA in Charlotte. Okay. We took about 118 T-shirts out there, passed them out, gave out our email address, and
might got something for you tomorrow. We got some stuff.
Idea was sparked. Got home from Charlotte. Our email was so full that we was like, oh shit, we got something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we just been moving non-stop since then. And like I just started this where you at right now. This is Mustache Fridays.
Okay, Mustache Fridays. So
each and every Friday.
We're at
102 Rockaway Avenue, Joe Tini's Lounge. We're here from 6 to 3 a.m. every Friday. Happy hour be popping, late night be popping, but this is how I fell into this. Like doors open when you start doing other things versus the shit that I was doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I was getting hit over my head. I was failing in that area, wasting a lot of fucking time.
That's what we was talking about with my guy St. Rose. I'm gonna send shout out to St. Rose for this one, because we was talking about, you know, taking L's sometimes, and those L's kind of matured you. They got you to thinking better. So,
I've been to prison more than I'd like to even talk about. Too many times. I should have been learned, but I wasn't. I was very hard-headed. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So one bit after another, and then even when I came home and thought about doing this, I still was gonna do something else. Because I actually seen my sister get a check from school. This is how this whole thing began. I'm fresh home, 2012. I'm at my sister's house on her freaking couch, and a check from school came. Yeah. And I was like, yo, Tosh, you know what I'm saying? Like, She's like, fool, they give you money. Like, go to school.
That's why a lot of people go to school.
Next week, I signed up for school. But my whole move was to get back on my feet.
Yeah.
And do the other shit.
Okay. So, like, what was... So, what did it, like... What was it, like, do you still have that struggle? Or, like, what do you think about...
Every day I had that struggle. Like, sometimes when this gets hard, you know what I'm saying? There's days, man, I'd be like, man, I'm ready to throw it back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in the days when I'm feeling like that, something good always happens the next day. Or in that moment, like, I'll be, like, God is always, he comes through. When, you know what I'm saying? If you believe in yourself, first of all, your product, and you have to have faith. You know what I'm saying? And like, I swear, every time I feel like I'm about to do something crazy, like, something pulls me back from doing it.
So let me, because you said faith, right? For me, I got it right there, faith, and I got hope if you come this way. And for me, I value that because, like, sometimes it do really be hard, like you say. Like, you want to keep being on the straight path, you want to be doing everything right.
Live too.
Yeah, we live. We got the views and all that.
Fidax.
You know what I mean?
All right, Queens, stand up. You heard?
So we live, and you wanna like, it is a lot sometimes. But I feel like when you keep pushing, like you said, that faith word is serious because you gotta push through it.
You gotta be you gotta have some discipline and some structure. And throughout my life, I didn't have that. Like, I didn't want to be on anybody's time. I still don't. But that's why I started my own business too. But you have to have some type of structure to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Or just to be moving in the right path. If there's no structure, you're never gonna get anywhere. Like, black men per se.
Yes.
Like, our biggest problem is we don't like being approached by other dudes. We don't like having our coat pulled by another dude, especially in front of somebody else. Our natural reaction is to puff our chest back. Like, what? What, nigga? What? And instead of
taking it as like a helpful.
I've just learned to communicate more. Like, I try to communicate with my brothers, my partners.
Yeah. That's great, though.
As men, we should always talk to each other, and because if you don't,
things happen.
Things happen.
And let me like you saying, like, and that's what I say. I always say, like, in some of my interviews, it's like, if I go on, like me, I move around a lot. You know, right now we out here, Long Island. Later, another day I might be in Harlem, whatever. And when I you know, sometimes I'm hungry, so I might get out and go into the store. But you know, you got people on the block. But you know, you got to be able to walk on the block and be a, you know, kind of like you're not a threat. So it's like, hey, what's up, boss? You know what I mean? Like, kind of like announce yourself, but on
diplomacy.
Yeah,
being
but people don't. But people don't have that sometimes.
Yeah, you got to be diplomatic.
You have to.
I've been in places like, see, you learned it just naturally. Like, some dudes have it and some dudes don't. Like, some people learn it in up top. Because up top will teach you that, like. But
see, I kind of learned it from that. I didn't go to jail, but my father, my brothers, you know, they was in there my whole life. So it's like, and even before they went in, I still experienced a lot of things a normal kid wouldn't experience. So I know the difference between street and how to handle yourself in different environments. So I think, in my opinion, I think you have to. Because the diplomacy then it gives you that, like, yo, look, I tried to be just people. We're trying to just be people. It should be like more like, and not even trying. It should be like, yo, why can't we be all black and everybody just be it together? It can't be like nothing going at each other.
Like with what's going on right now,
okay,
in the world, like it kind of that's how I know I'm getting older. I'm growing because like it made me want to just like I want to form like a conglomerate of young black men that's just getting money and being positive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we should have our own everything.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody's working together across the border and like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You having the money, like, working together.
It's hard.
It is hard. But you can't keep saying it's hard. You got to be more like, okay, what's something you would do to try to start in your area for people to be more together? What's something?
I mean, the main thing that I would do is like we have to have a day, say Sunday for instance, where it's like even if you're a boss of your family, I'm a boss of my family, or you know, you have guys that are just they have their own groups. Like every Sunday, these guys need to get together and we need to set goals and kind of like
Everybody's trying to do this.
Like your strength might not be mine.
Yeah.
But if we put our strengths together, we can have a team of 5 strong teams.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is how you build shit and you advance, man. Dudes don't want to do that.
But I think everybody want to be a boss. It's more about let's work together.
It's not. See, everybody wants the title.
The title.
The title is nothing.
Yeah, but that's
it's the work and back of the title. Like, dudes be thinking that it just sound cool to say I'm the boss, but you got to pay the bills. You're the one that's broke. Yeah. You're the one that's on the front line if something happens in the business. They're gonna sue you. Yeah. You're the one. It's not. Or sometimes it's cool to be in the back and just be like. And it's good to be able to take instruction, man. Like, you don't have to be a boss to be a boss. Like, I'm a boss, but I know if I'm in a situation where my man created the situation, he's the freaking boss. Yeah. I'm still a boss.
But you gotta respect. That's the thing. A lot of people gotta learn to give that respect and that homage to people. Sometimes it's not like you're bowing down, but it's like, yo, I appreciate that help.
Play your part in the situation.
Yeah, it's about being in the lane.
You don't have to be in charge all the time.
Yes, I do.
If Weezy came up to me right now and said, yo, I want you to do this from me, I know he's the boss. He's the bread. Yeah. I'm just gonna fill my role in the.
But see, that's the thing is, a lot of people say they want a team or they want this and that, but they're really like, they're so out there for themselves. They're not seeing sometimes you're destroying yourself.
They don't know how to play
people around them. Yeah.
Like, it's so easy to be a part of a team if everybody Kobe is Kobe, Fisher is Fisher. Yeah. He has a job. He runs the point.
Nah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a job or a specific thing that you should be doing. That's your strength. Yeah. It's your strength. Like, Kobe's a scorer. He was the man. Fisher's the point guard. He sets the plays up. Like, that's his job. Like, everybody just has to do their job and start worrying about who's the boss.
Yeah. No.
Just do your. Me and my friends, some of my dudes argue over that shit. Like, yeah. In this whole thing that we've been doing for the last 2.5 years, like, it's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of arguments, a lot of fights.
Yeah. That's how it goes though, because everything can't be just one way.
You know what I'm saying? Started with a lot, some disappeared, some come back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's always gonna, and that's not even necessarily a bad thing, because everybody needs to be heard. But communication, man, just gotta.
I like that. Let's talk about that, because everybody always thinks they have the best communication, right? And this is what I say: a lot of relationships don't work out or don't work because one side of a communication and the other side is different. Now, everybody's like, well, I'm communicating the best, like, and it's basically like the best that they can do, but not really the best that they should be doing. Right. You know, because it's a difference. It's like, well, a person can do certain things, but they rather do something else because they want to have their way. So it's like being spoiled in a sense. And a lot of people are spoiled. That's why the communication doesn't work all the time, because it's two people that are spoiled now. They're like, okay, well, I said it this way and this is how we're doing it. It's like somebody has to give in. And a lot of times people don't want to give in. You know what I mean? As a man, you got that, like you said, and she's like, as a woman, I'm putting my foot down. It's like,
you know, I do go through that with my lady too, but most of the time, you got it. Because
you know why though? It's love, bro. Yeah, it's it. But a lot of people don't understand that sometimes certain love is different than other love. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as a bad love or good love, because if a person likes that or is around that person, that's why. They know they get on their nerve all the time. Mm-hmm. Especially if you've been with them for years. You're like, yo, you know I hate you. Like, I really hate you, but I love you. Like, it's one of those things, like hate-love relationship, but it's because it's like, you know what? You know me, but that's why you do something, because you may want some attention sometimes. And sometimes as a man, we may think we're doing a lot, and we are, but we may not be doing enough in the sense.
We're never doing enough.
So you know, we gotta work on that too sometimes. I'm not saying all the time, because it's both ways.
We gotta be better as black men too. Yeah. Like, you know, I got the way this is how I look at everything too. Every person that you deal with in life has a level of shit with them.
Yeah.
All of us. I do, you do. Everybody has a level of shit. It's, as far as your partner, it's the level of shit that they're willing to put up with is why they stay or why they're with you or
whatever. Yeah, I feel you with that.
Everybody has some shit with them.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, my nigga be like, yo, my girl is crazy. She bugged out. what I'm saying? Or she be like, yo, I can't stand him. He always blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's how it goes. It's definitely like that.
Business.
Yes.
Your friend, like, you know when you play ball, man, this dude, he gonna shoot 100 times. You already know he gonna shoot 100 times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you signed up for it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you want to play. So I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what you can deal with and how you deal, man. Like, yeah, that's what life is, man. And I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to understand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little older now. Like, I wish I'd have caught this shit like 12 years
stubborn
ago.
though, that's the thing. We stubborn, and that's how it is. But I think with that being stubborn, it's a good and a bad thing, because as being stubborn, sometimes you gotta take a step back and be like, yo, let me see how it looked like when I was wilding, or when I was just screaming. Was I wilding with how I came off to her? You know what I'm saying? So, or to him. You gotta sometimes take yourself back just to get you like right. Like it's crazy though. Like, but we gotta learn. We learning. Mm-hmm. You gotta learn.
This is a true story too. I had an argument with my man in here a couple weeks ago. Yeah. We yelling and screaming in front of everybody. The next morning I called him. Because after I sat back and then, you know what I'm saying, I went home, I thought about it. I'm like, damn, let me call him. Yeah. Because, you know what I'm saying, like, in the moment, like, shit can get out of hand that fast.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
But in hindsight, as I sat back and I called him, I'm like, that shit really wasn't about nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at the end of the day, like, it's manning up. Like, I called him the next morning.
Yeah, but like, some people gotta learn to do that too.
Like, bro, you know I love you. Like, I love you too, my nigga. And that's that. We keep moving.
That's good. Some people can't do that. I think that's why but sometimes they, you know, because a lot of generations right now. I was speaking to a lady when I was coming here, and she was telling me how, like, she worked in a prison, and she's like, it's just different now. Like that, these kids don't have no morals, no values. They just doing any and everything. It's like for respect. It's crazy.
I heard that about us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you feel like that though?
I remember when we was coming up, like, my pops was like, yo, you dudes don't have no morals, no values. And I mean, as you get older and you see younger dudes, it's like, you just gotta give them time, I guess. And sometimes they run out of time.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know that's the scary part though.
But everybody, especially men, women tend to get their thing together faster than we do.
You know why though? Because a lot of women are already raised in a home with a woman that's working so hard, so it's a good thing to see. But as a man, you're raised in a single parent home with a mother. You just like, and all you doing is chilling. She giving you food. She telling you home. She said, do your homework. You go do whatever. You going here. You going there. I need these sneakers, or you know, like. Some people have that life. Some people don't. But at the end of the day, you know, as a man, you're not really taught to go work hard for anything. You're just like, you might see a couple dudes like that, but not that many. Right. Who are you seeing?
And that's
you
seeing dudes, fucked up at.
Yeah, you seeing dudes on a block. You like, yo, let me get $1. When they pull out that $1, it's like mad other money in there. You like, oh, I want that.
That's where we fucked up at.
Yeah.
Like, we're so used to thinking so short term that that's why we never, like, not that we never, but we get jammed up so much. Because we're not thinking about years. We're thinking about tomorrow, the weekend. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes some discipline, I'm telling you. If you don't have no discipline, like, dudes could get up every morning and go to the block at 7. Yeah. And sit out there and track because like, and he'll be there every day at 7. Like, even that's a form of discipline.
Yeah, it is. But that's what I'm saying. If they can switch that hustle into real life work,
dang,
you already got it.
Once you hit the switch, you start figuring it out. Like, yo, all these years I was out there selling crack and all this stupid shit. I could have been using my.
Because that money is not even that much when you really think about it. Because you gotta worry about a lot.
Then I went to school and I signed up for school, and it's like, I'm taking marketing, but it's hustling.
It is.
They're just telling you hustling with terms.
Yes, that's it. It's about languages.
It's language, because I've been doing this shit. As I'm sitting in class, I'm like, yo, I've been doing this shit forever.
It's just selling people with the products, or knowing about the product, like demand and all that.
Selling the wrong product.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we've all been doing it forever. Yeah. We're just selling the wrong product. And once a dude figure out what he can do legally, and Watch
but
how good you like it.
That's what I try to tell people too. And I really don't encourage drugs. But my thing is, if you're out there on the block doing that, why are you not saving some of that money to make it a legal job? You know what I'm saying? Like where you can buy or own a share in something. Or,
it's
the
trap. Some dudes do. Very few, but some dudes do.
Yeah, but my thing is, I know it's a trap, but think about this. If whatever money you think you're making by selling drugs and all that, you think it's a lot, you can make way more of that if you take that work in, because people are going to value you. And you see how you see all these rich people, they spend money. What are they spending on? Like, you got to find that out. That's the hustle.
I wish I'd have caught it sooner. I really do.
Yeah.
Because I wasted a lot of time chasing the block. Like, I wasted a lot of time chasing
it's like a quick fix, because it's like people are cool with you. Everybody's saying what up.
But no, they ain't cool with you.
They're not really.
Because when you're 12 hours away and you're in the mountains and it's cold as shit, nobody's coming to check for you. Your girl, maybe, if she's a good one. Mama love, and if you got a good sister, your sister will come through. Your brothers ain't coming. Your uncles ain't coming. Your friends ain't fucking coming. Like, that bit is yours, my nigga. So, think about that. Like, I learned that, I'm telling you, like, it's just tough.
It is tough though. You know but when you're young, that's what you. It's not saying we want to go through, but that's why we're here talking about it.
Yeah,
we're here talking about it because you don't have to go through. You see people that go through, that we have on the show, Rain Check Show. You see how people are coming on and talking about different things in life and how they got through struggles and what is success to them, and just trying to elevate.
Just want to elevate, man.
Yes, that's
growth
it.
And try to elevate. You want to, like, I tell my homies this too. Like, you have to reinvent yourself. You can't do what we were doing in 04 and 2016 and think it's still going to be popping. Like, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you either reinvent yourself or get lost in the matrix, because it's always changing. Like, the block hustle ain't even a hustle. It's the internet hustle.
Yeah.
And if you're not learning how to do that, you're lost.
Technology right now is the most paid stuff. Like, it's crazy. Hold on, we got some comments. Let me look at this. Teamwork, Red Dreamer says, it says the reward does not outweigh the risk simply. Yeah, the block is not, it's a loss period. It is though, it is.
And guess what? We're starting to all figure it out now, because now they're forming companies and they're, you know what I'm saying? Like, the entrepreneurial spirit is a great thing.
It don't
have to be drugs. There's so many hustles out here.
Yeah,
like
so many though.
Especially with the internet. If you can think of it, there's somebody out, there's a market for it.
Yeah. Shout out to Just for that comment right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a market for it. I don't care what it is, there's a market for it.
Yeah, we gotta definitely, I don't mean to cut you off. This is like one of the fake commercials I have. It's like, slow down.
Gotcha.
Right? So it's one of the fake commercials. But tomorrow we got at from 1 to 5, I'm doing free haircuts. We over at Sherwood. Most likely we might have him out here if he got some time to show out some of his shirts, bring some out for people to buy. You know, you gotta support, you know what I'm saying? We gotta come out, Just. You know you gotta come out. We got some performances for some people. We got some people coming out. We're having a good time. This is supposed to be a day with a good time, all day, all night. Everybody come out. You can give back by any means. You understand? People, even if you donate, we're going to have a bucket where you can donate, and that money's going to go to one of the kids for a scholarship. We got a lot of stuff going on. We are not making no money from this. This is about just giving back. It doesn't matter if you only got 50 cents and you out there and people see you, just give that 50 cents.
It's our communities, man.
Yeah.
Our communities.
Yeah, come out. From everywhere. It's in Queens, right up by Sherwood. That's by like Left Rack City, Queens Center Mall, wherever. Come out. If you want the information, you can hit me up in there. And right now, while we doing our commercial, you can tell me about your social networks so they can know about it, so if they need to contact you for any or everything.
Yeah, check me out. IG, Mustache Collection, Facebook, Jamal Lewis, Hyper Showmo, or Mustache Collection.
Okay.
And website is currently under construction, www.mustachecollection, but it'll be up soon. And you can come check us every Friday at Joe Tini's Lounge.
Yes.
102 Rockaway Avenue. We rock out here every Friday night.
Definitely. You gotta come for the happy hour.
Nice
you can start
spot.
off early so you can pregame. Super.
Yeah.
I don't drink, but you know me.
Speaking
I always
of that,
tell you. Go ahead.
too, we got Monday night's getting ready to jump off for football season. Stay tuned for that. I'll be getting that.
You might need that. You might need to get out, away from work. I got the happy hours, like I said. You know what I mean? All I do is pop bottles of water. I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? That's me. But definitely come out, buy drinks, and you got to tip. Be nice to people because everybody's working hard. You know what I'm saying? So
gotta tip the bartender. Yeah,
man. Be nice.
Treat them like you want to be treated, B.
There we go. Because then everybody feel good and everybody be fine. So I want to get back. We got just about like I just have this one question I ask after I do my commercial thing, and I tell everybody to come out and talk more about you. I ask about if you can share one hard thing that you went through and how you went through it. Now, if it's something maybe you don't want to share, you can hit me with the rain check.
As far as what? Just life?
No, yeah, something in life. Like it can be from your journey, because from when you was young to now, it was something in there that hit you that was like it put you down for a second. You know what I mean? Like
I lost.
And how did you get past it? That's what I need to know too.
Man, I'm not past it. How about that?
Talk about it.
I've lost a lot of cousins. I like all my cousins and myself. If y'all know me, we grew up like brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like I lost some good people, man. Like my best friend was killed when I was 18. My cousin also, he's also my cousin. He was my best friend. And I'm still not over that. Like that shit fucks with me every day. But you know what I'm saying? Like I just try to, everything I do lately, as of lately, is basically for him. You know what I'm saying? And I try to channel that at all times. Like all the prison, all that shit, like it taught me just to respect my time. I don't have no more time to waste, and like he sacrificed so I could be here still. And that's how I feel. Like any of my homies, Keefe, Lenny, Tone, Danny, like all of these people sacrificed so I could be here doing what I'm doing.
That's how you gotta look at it though, because that's what I say too.
Mook, which is in jail, like all these guys that I grew up with, Los, like that's not here right now. Like they sacrificed for me. Like they sacrificed for me to be here. Facts.
That's
good
that you take it that way.
With them.
That's good that you take it that way. It's positive. Word. That's why I tell people too. I lost people too. I lost close friends of mine. Number like saying my 5 or more. Really close to 10. Like in the last 8 years, and it's hard. It definitely is, but it bothers you. But I think that what you're doing, every time you fight for yourself to get better, it's better than just giving up. You know what I'm saying? Going back in the streets, doing other stuff. Because like you're saying,
shit. Yeah. And I just don't got no more left. Like when the last one was the last one. I knew it was the last one too. I was like, yo, I got my jersey. I retired. Like I don't want no more. I don't got no more time to get at people.
Nah, I feel you.
That's it.
But you gotta come. But that's what I say also too. You gotta come to that conclusion. Nobody can ever get you there. Nah. Like a drug addict.
Every man gets there at their own time and their own pace.
And that's the drug of life. You know what I'm saying? You want that life. Like I want to do this. I want to be this. You know what I mean? So that drug sometimes is more addictive than any other drug, as in drugs that people use or sell. But
chase.
It's the chase.
The chase.
And you gotta get there. Man. But the thing about that, and this is the last thing I'm gonna talk about before we get off, is sometimes certain people's expectations push you to another area in your life where you might be doing things that you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And their expectations and you trying to learn life and them pushing stuff, and you're not. You want to learn, but you want to do it the right way. But this is all you know. Sometimes
push depending on you. You got situations. Like situations cause a lot of it too, because we're all struggling. Yeah. Like people are trying to pay their bills, and you got to get it how you live. Like I understand that. I'm all for it, but it's time to, we got to start sitting back and just taking some time to think. Because a lot of us, we're not thinking, we're just being impulsive. Yeah. And if you take some time to think, like my man used to say, if you're not out here, you can't get it. It could just fall off the truck. Yeah. But if you're not here, if they got you, you'll never get it.
Exactly.
You got to be free to get it.
Definitely, that's why you gotta be. So it's it's really just like a math problem. You gotta put the numbers together, make sure it equal out to what it's supposed to be, and it's about dreaming big. So if I'm dreaming big, what am I doing to get to that dream? What am I doing? What do I need to do? Oh, I tried that didn't work. Now I tried this, it didn't work. Just keep going. You gotta keep.
Nothing's gonna get done just
Talk.
doing that.
Yes.
If you ain't doing nothing to, because we all got good plans.
Yeah.
If you're not executing your fucking plan, you might as well stop talking about it.
And like, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, right? And it's funny because I came in and he's like, "Yo, it's just you?" And I'm like, "Yeah. Like, I don't need nobody with me because, like he's saying, you got to do what you want to do. So this is something I want to do. So for me, like I always tell people, if you want me to come out and interview you, I'm going anywhere. I want to interview 1 million people. That's my goal, to interview 1 million people. So I want you to know that I'm coming any and everywhere. You know what I'm saying? If I'm coming to interview you, I shouldn't have to feel nervous about anything because I should be able to come and talk to you.
Right, it's love.
It's all love because I'm not coming to take nothing from you. I don't want nothing about no money, nothing. I'm coming out of my time because I want to really get to know you. I genuinely want to understand who you are, where you come from, and I respect it. You understand? And I respect you today for everything talking.
Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you, B.
Because this was a good conversation. Like I always say, you always got to get your own on your own because when you get yourself right, then you can help everybody else. But if you run around trying to help everybody else, you're going to drown. You got to fix it. And I like that. And I'm going to tell you.
They tell you that on the plane, too. Yeah. Save yourself. You got to put your mask on before you put somebody else's mask on.
So you got to understand, it's all about getting yourself right, all right? We definitely got some more interviews coming up this tomorrow come out. I told you 1 to 5. We're going to be out there, Left Rack City over by Sherwood. If you want to know the address or whatever, it's the dead end or whatever they call it, but we out there. We're going to cut in here, and it's going to really be live. We got some more interviews coming up.
Yeah, come on out tonight. Yeah. If y'all want to come through, come on through.
Yes, definitely.
Oh,
we going to be live. We out.
All right. Deuce.